Well, let's get back to that community connection. We're sharing stories across your neighborhoods, and this morning we're highlighting Polk County, the surrounding areas of Kathleen.
We'll be covering stories from the path to development to the art of dance and both of the benefits and challenges within this growing community.
Well, dance is more than just an art form. It is a form of expression that brings many benefits with it.
Yeah, and there's a dance studio in Polk County that has been giving kids the opportunity to learn and grow. This morning, 10 Tampa Bay's traffic anchor Sarah Rosario is live out in Kathleen for us. Sarah, we're talking about Tammy's Dance Company. They've been in business for nearly 4 decades now.
Yes, Jameson, it's pretty incredible. Almost 4 decades, as you mentioned, and a lot of lives impacted here by the dedication of a woman named Tammy Tedding. She's the owner of Tammy's Dance Company, and she started teaching dance here, as we mentioned, 36 years ago. And before that, she was a trained dancer for 16 years with little options to share her love of dancing. When she moved here to Polk County, to Kathleen so many years ago, she said, you know what? I'm going to start something of my own.
There's so many competitions out there now. We do it and our kids do very well, and we still try to let them be kids and still have a life outside of it. I grew up dancing. My mom put me into dance at the age of 5 or 6. And I danced all up through high school and everything. I grew up in West Palm. I danced at the Susan Lyle Studios. Also auditioned for the Palm Beach Ballet Company, which at the time was under the direction of Joan Miller. I did their apprentice and junior apprentice and all those ballet companies as well growing up. My oldest brother actually went to school at Florida Southern. My parents were like, hey, we're gonna sell the house and move. I had just graduated high school and they were like, do you wanna come or do you wanna stay? And I was like, well, I'm coming. So that's how I ended up in Lakeland. So when we moved here, it was literally a 2-lane highway. There was no dance studios, no culture. We were literally in orange groves and cow pastures. I found some studios to take some classes in and I was like, I can do this. And that's my husband. When I had met him, the same thing. He was like, you're doing it for somebody else. Let's do it for ourselves. We started in the garage of our first home in '89. From there, we moved, and then we made one other move, and then the third move was here to which is now our permanent home. It's not just dance that we're teaching them. I mean, there's so many life skills involved, and I do a lot of mentoring and a lot of counseling. We give them that chance, you know, to express themselves and to be themselves and just open up. We even do a lot of competing and stuff, and just to see the kids on stage, to see the joy they get from it, and then to see the parents' reaction, it makes me proud. I mean, once you find a piece of music that you really connect to, it's just more so listening to it and just your interpretation of the song. So that's, I tell the kids all the time as they're listening to music, listen to the words, listen to what they're trying to tell you. Now you are gonna tell that story with your body as they did it with their tone and their words. The two work together. I had a period of 12 years where I actually had 2 studios open. When we had both facilities open, we ran about 400 kids at a time. And then with this one just open, we do about 250 each season. So in 36 years, we've taught thousands and thousands of kids. I think even more so than with the dance part of it, that the thing that I like most is being able to build that self-esteem, that self-confidence, turning them into strong, independent women. And we get a lot of them that start little and grow up through high school with us. In this area, we've had kids that are amazing dancers. And I tell people all the time that we can do tremendous things with someone that has desire and maybe not a lot of talent than you can with someone that has a lot of talent and no desire. That's in anything, in any walk of life. I tell these kids that how hard are you willing to work and how long are you willing to work for it? You put those 2 things and you can do anything, absolutely anything you want to do.
How incredible. I want Miss Tammy to come on and teach. I don't have girls, but I might send my boys over to Miss Tammy so they can learn all the confidence and the life skills. So many memories made here and skills that will last them for a lifetime. So Tammy says that both her daughters grew up in the dance studio and they both now work there with her. She says it's been a family business since the very beginning, guys.